If your Facebook ads suck, it's not Facebook ads, it's you. What is going on, guys? Noah Brewer here, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing why dropshipping with Facebook ads is not dead. And if you do think that they are dead, then that is okay, because I'm going to explain today a few things that you should know before attempting Facebook ads. And the whole mindset that Facebook ads are dead or dropshipping is dead is really just the resistance of adaptation. So the best way to explain this is the way that people used to do dropshipping 3 years ago. You're right, it's dead. It doesn't work as good anymore. I mean, it could still work, but it doesn't work as good anymore. But you have to adapt to the new times, and you have to be up to date with everything. Dropshipping might be a little bit different, but it doesn't mean that it's dead. And the same exact thing goes for Facebook ads. Facebook ads is going to be the main topic of discussion for this video, but we are going to go into a little bit about the store and the product and stuff too, because it's all relative, right? But yeah, the main message, if all you want to know, is if your Facebook ads suck, it's not Facebook ads, it's you. So the first thing that I want to look at is the factors that actually make you successful. There's a few things that go into it. The main three being your store build, your product or your offer, and your actual ad strategy. So in this theory that Facebook ads are dead or dropshipping is dead, you're only talking about one thing. You're not considering each step of the process, including, what does your store look like? What types of products are you testing, or what are you offering? What kind of ad strategy are you following? Like, are you following an ad strategy that, I taught like 3 years ago? Or are you following my most recent one, the one that I recommend using right now? Obviously, it goes without saying, if you're not following a proven method, then of course it's dead, right? You have no idea what you're doing. You really want to find a really good method that is proven to work multiple times, and just keep replicating that method, and eventually you will see success. So out of those three things, what is most important here, right? Like, the topic of the video is Facebook ads are dead. I would like to make the argument that Facebook ads are not dead. Your product and your offer is dead. The most important thing when it comes to marketing is never, the way the ad looks, the ad copy, the way that your store is built, whether it's a niche or a general. It's none of those things. Yes, those things do matter to a certain extent, but none of those things are going to make or break your offer. What's going to make or break your offer is the actual product and the actual offer that you're pitching. If it's a terrible product, you can have the most beautiful site, the most beautiful ad, it's probably not going to work. And that's just the fact of the matter. That's just what I've seen. I've tested hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of products, and usually I do the same exact thing for each product. So the ones that work, it is based on the product. It's not the website, because every single thing that I test, it's the same style website, it's the same style video ads, same style description, same style ad copy, basically the same style, everything, same testing strategy. The main difference is the product. And we'll get into that in the next slide as well. But this is what I need you to understand, that if Facebook ads aren't working for you, or if dropshipping is not working for you, I can almost guarantee you that it is either your product or your offer. So one thing to keep in mind, which I just briefly mentioned, is that when you're testing products, when you're trying to find success, it's called testing for a reason. I like to make an analogy to science experiments. I don't know if you can recall back in school when you were doing science experiments and stuff, usually the fun part of class, you would always keep a control and a variable. Like, let's say you were seeing what happens when you put vinegar in water. So this is, your average split test, like, what happens if you put vinegar in water. And the way that you would test that is you have 2 cups of water, right? And then in one of the cups, you put water in water, so that would be your control, right? Like, there's nothing different there. It's the same thing. You're just seeing how water reacts to being put into water. And then in the water and vinegar, you put the vinegar in. So the reason you keep a control is so that you can make, basically educated analysis on what the hell just happened. Because maybe when you pour the vinegar in, bubbles form. But when you pour the water in, maybe there's no bubbles that form. These are things that you need to know if you're making a real analysis. So I like to take that ideology and bring it into dropshipping. And this is why I follow the same exact method for every single thing that I test. you know, same style video, same style ad copy, description, store, mostly do general stores. Basically everything is the same style. I've pretty much optimized my style to be, you know, to work the best for me, just by split testing. And the only variable, right, like the only thing that I'm changing between each test is literally just the product. So that's how you really product test, and most of the time when I analyze what other people are doing when they're just starting out, most of the time they're literally just, you know, they follow one method with this product and then a different method with this product. And if you do that, there's no real reason to know what the results are going to be, because you know, there's no control, there's no variable. So I hope that you understand that analogy, because it's super important to understand when you're doing Facebook ad testing, especially when you get into scaling as well. So I also wanted to talk about, you know, how we formulate ad strategies as an ad agency. If you don't know, I run an ad agency. It's a done-for-you product testing system. There's a link below if you want to check it out. But how do we formulate our methods? Because obviously we have 50 to 100 ad accounts at all times where we can do all the split testing in the world. Like when I say that we test hundreds of products, I mean, that's pretty much a monthly thing for us, is to test hundreds of products. It's not just like something that we've done. We run an agency, so there's a lot of products being tested, a lot of different ad strategies that we can test out. So I wanted to get into a little bit about how we actually formulate new ad strategies. We're working on a new one right now, so I think it's the perfect time to come out and explain that. So the way that we do it is we basically just think, I obviously know all the fundamentals with Facebook ads, which I'm going to get into in my newest ebook, which I'm not finished writing yet. But we basically take all the fundamentals that we know and we just try to come up with new ideas, right? Like CBOs would be a perfect example. When it comes to testing with CBOs, you know, what's the best way to test a new product using CBOs? And we would basically try, you know, 5 ad sets with a $50 CBO. And then 7 ad sets with a $35 CBO. And we would basically make 10 different methods. And then what we'll do is we'll test each of those methods 10 times. So that's 100 total tests to figure out one best testing strategy. So, and obviously this can be refined even more. Like you can do 20 tests on each method. But essentially we come up with 10 different strategies, test all of them equally, analyze the results, and then the best one that works, usually we'll make some tweaks from there. So we'll probably figure out, I don't know, 4 or 5 more different variations of that one. And then from there, we decide which is the best to stick with. And we do this literally for every single step of the process. So from the testing campaign to the respark campaign, to the retargeting, to the CBOs, to when's the best time to actually scale. Like we do literally hundreds of tests to basically optimize our methods to be the best based on, you know, what we see. So in my ebook, the 7-figure ebook, my strategy is basically, you know, initial test campaign, relaunch, retargeting, CBO, duplicate and double the budget. Like there was a shitload of testing to figure out that exact method, and just to know that that's the best method to follow. Like people have asked me, you know, why do you put 5 ad sets in a CBO and why do you start it at $100 a day? And the main reason is because I've tried 3 ad sets in a CBO. I've tried 1 ad set, I've tried 10 ad sets, I've tried 20, and 5 is what worked the absolute best. Same thing with the budget. I've tried $50 budgets, I've tried $30 budgets, I've tried $100 budgets. When you're scaling an existing ad set that's actually working, the best way is to start at $100 a day. And I can confidently say that because, like I said, we've done hundreds of tests with this already. I already know, I've already optimized my mindset and my strategy to work the best. This is why in the very beginning I said follow a proven method, because you have people like me who are making YouTube videos teaching these exact methods. You know, I obviously have way more power than you do unless you're an agency owner, because of the fact that not only do I have my own shit running, but I'm also looking over another 50 to 100 ad accounts. So, you know, we can afford to run hundreds of tests per month and formulate these strategies. A normal person, like, it's going to take you forever to actually figure out, you know, what the best thing to do is. So this is why I recommend to find somebody like me who actually knows what they're doing and listen to their methods, try to take them in and try to follow them as strictly as possible, because we've already done the work. And I have no issue coming on here and sharing it with you guys and making you guys money, because what happens is you go and test my strategies, you make money, and then you're like, wow, this guy really knows his shit, and then you come join my agency, we find you a winner, we take profit share, and I make money off of that. So that's why I give these strategies away, because at the end of the day, it always comes back to me. Anyways, the moral of this story is that Facebook ads are not dead. Likely, the product that you're offered just sucks. You're not following a proven method, you're not keeping a control in a variable when you're testing, and these are like the basic main reasons why most people suck at Facebook ads. That was it for this video. I hope that you liked it, and I hope that it provided a lot of value to you. I know I kind of ranted a little bit in this video. If it was valuable, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you want more content like this. I really do love the comments, by the way. Recently I've been asking people to leave comments and actually, share their advice and share their thoughts. So I really appreciate all of your comments. It not only could help me, but I know that other people just love sitting there and reading comments. You're also helping all the other people that are watching this video as well. So really appreciate that. But as for this video, this is Noah Burra, and I'm out. Peace.